A few weeks ago, I uploaded a video onto my YouTube channel titled Removing Butt Hairs Using Nair, a Visual Guide. And in that video, I did what I said I would do in my title. I provided a visual guide and the reaction was absolutely insane. Like, I could never have imagined a video of mine going this viral. I saw the funniest reactions on TikTok, the funniest reactions on YouTube. I had people writing articles about me, about like how shocking the video was. I got supportive DMs and comments of people like thanking me for making such like a helpful video, and I had people like ask me to hang out, ask me to go on their podcasts. Like, I feel like such a cool person. I even made more money in the last 2 weeks than I ever did literally all year from social media. And like, for people that don't know, like, social media is my job. So that's like definitely a good thing, you know? I got a lot of exposure. And if you know me, you know I love attention. Like, I'm an only child. Like, I'm like the biggest attention whore. I was lonely as a child. So basically, like, I love it when people give me attention. Like, it makes me feel like seen. Even though most of my comments and DMs were positive and supportive, I did get some negative reactions as well. Some people said that like I only did that to arouse, and some people said that like the video is gross and inappropriate and should not be on YouTube, which I disagree with, but I'll get to that. Some of those people even like reported me and my video and my channel, and like even though I did like get a strike on YouTube for a thumbnail that I posted for a different video, YouTube did clear the air about this video, and they said that like it literally did not break any guidelines. It stayed age restricted, so YouTube will not take that video down, which I really appreciate that they like cleared the air and like refused to take the video down. Like, I really appreciate, so thank you, YouTube. That being said, I still want to address the Nair video and like explain why I did it, and kind of just like explain to people that are new, which I did see a lot of like new subscribers and new viewers. I want to just explain to you guys what I do on the internet and like why I make videos about like butt stuff and like bottoming and like all that good stuff. Long story short, social media is my job. I've been posting about butts and butt health and butt creams and bottoming on TikTok and YouTube since literally 2021. I sell a standard and visual bottoming course at the links below, as well as discreet douche kits, and I do partnerships for brands on TikTok. This is how I earn my income. It's also like my dream to be like a content creator and like a businessman. Like, it's just like my thing, you know? The honest reason why I decided to make this like a career is because when I was first starting out as a gay bottom a few years ago, I had nobody online to watch that would like give me actual good tutorials on like anything butt related, like douching or like preparing with a plug or like avoiding STDs or shaving your butt or using hair remover creams on your butt. As a result, I got hurt pretty often from just going willy-nilly and like trial and erroring my way through doing butt stuff and just like figuring things out on my own without literally any guidance whatsoever. I've been through a lot. Like, I've douched improperly in the past and bled out of my butt for like literally a week. I've had a butt fissure and like had to go to the doctors for trying to bottom when I was literally constipated. I have fallen asleep with butt plugs and dealt with like the messy consequences. I have gotten chlamydia as literally a bottom virgin, which I did not think was possible in the first place. I have cut my butt around my tailbone from like not knowing how to shave properly when I was first like removing my hairs down there. I've used Nair improperly and like gotten chemical razor burns on my armpits, and I even used Nair on my pubes once and they literally shed for like 2 weeks after that, and like it was the worst pubes shaving experience of my life. The list goes on. The point is, I wish I had somebody like me to watch when I was first exploring my sexuality and trying things with my body. That literally would have saved me so much pain and anxiety and discomfort. Like, if 20-year-old me had seen my Nair video like 5 years ago, that would have honestly helped me, you know? It's a clear and concise and honestly overall good video that's like kind of funny. Like, who wouldn't want to watch that, you know what I mean? And I know my content isn't like for everyone. Like, I know straight guys would probably like not benefit from my content, and like even straight girls, like I feel like they benefit a little bit but like not completely, you know? And even the LGBTQ, like I understand if you don't vibe with my content or my personality. I totally understand that. Like, you don't have to click on my videos. Like, it's not mandatory, you know? But I still think what I'm doing is good. Like, everything is purely educational and nothing is ever with the intention of like maliciousness or like arousalness. People also had the audacity to say like, oh my gosh, Kevin, like you didn't give us a warning. Like, you literally just like flashed 30 million people in the first 3 seconds. That's actually incorrect. I did have a warning. Before I literally showed anything, I said, for reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now. Like, that's literally your warning, you know? On top of that, the video is literally titled, Removing Butt Hairs Using Nair, a Visual Guide. You had to read that title to click on it and to watch the video. It literally says, Visual Guide. What do you think visual means? I wonder. Like, what did you expect? Like, I'm not clickbait. Like, there are a lot of people that are clickbaity and stuff. I'm not clickbait. So if I say it's a visual guide, it's a visual guide. You had to search for the video on YouTube, read the title, click on it, here, for reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now, and then see my butt. That's like 4 boundaries, like 4 steps, like 4 warnings, you know? So the whole argument of like, oh my gosh, like there's no warning, like he's making us watch his bare butt, that's wrong. Like, you're literally wrong. Some people on the internet have noticed that my butthole breathed and winked at them at the end of my Nair video. And I want to give you some context as to why I did that. I can tell you right now, 1000% it was not to arouse, which is literally what everyone thinks the intention behind that little wink was. People are like, oh my gosh, like he did it to like secretly turn people on, like he knew what he was doing. Actually, the only real reason why I clenched and unclenched my butthole in that video is because I wanted to give you a full view of like how far the Nair went without actually going inside my butthole. For people that don't know, butt hairs don't actually grow like on the hole, like it's literally a hole. How can butt hairs actually grow on your butthole? Like, that literally makes no sense. When we refer to butt hairs, we're usually only talking about hairs on our cheeks, both the outer and inner parts of our cheeks. I can't speak for everyone's hairy butts, but for me personally, most of my butt hairs are in the innermost parts of my cheeks, as you may already know, and as you may already have seen. The ones on my outer cheeks are just stray hairs. Like, there's not like giant clumps of hairs on my outer butt cheeks. They're all in my inner ones. When I talk about the innermost parts of my butt cheeks, I mean like the literal part of my butt cheeks that's like closest to my butthole. You have to like spread your cheeks apart to see the innermost parts of your butt cheeks. That's where most of the hairs are. That's why hairs come out of the crack, because it's like inside. You know what I mean? Like, you have to spread the cheeks apart to see the hairs and like the innermost parts. I opened and closed my butthole to show you that when you open up and close, there are actually no hairs in the actual hole itself, just in the outer areas on the cheeks. It wasn't like a calculated move to arouse. I just thought it'd be a decent idea to give you a full visual guide, like I said in the title. Also, we all clench and unclench our buttholes randomly sometimes when we're like sitting or like walking, or when we're like excited or like anxious. Like, it just happens. Like, when we poop, we literally have to open up to let the poop chunks out. When we want to close our poops, we close them, and like when we hold them in and stuff. Or if we're like feeling anxious or like feeling like lolsy golsy, like sometimes they just open up and close naturally. Like, it's our buttholes. Like, we all have it. Like, it's a natural thing. Like, it's not something that you have to like make to seem like such a bad thing. You know, like, it's like our butts. My point is, the wink or the breathing or the clenching and unclenching of my butthole, it's not a huge deal. And I did it for your extra knowledge and extra guidance. I don't know what else I have to address. Like, I feel like people are like, oh my gosh, like there are kids on this app. Yes, but like I literally age restricted it before posting it. Like, I don't know why it says YouTube did it. Like, I did it myself. And also, it was literally not to arouse at all. Like, I'm not a popcorn star. I've never had an OF or anything like that. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't get how you can watch my videos and be like, oh my gosh, like he's so like trying to arouse. Like, I'm so weird, and I'm so like I'm never like, oh my gosh guys, like I'm so hot, like look at me. Like, never have I ever been like that. Like, no judgment to anyone that does that, but like, is that who I am? Like, is that who I am internally or externally? No, I just want to, you know, show you what to do, because I've hurt myself a bunch in the past, and I like want to help you out. And you know, most people understand that about me. Most people like understand and like thank me and they're like, Kevin, like this is so good. But there are some people that are like, oh my gosh, like he's trying to seduce. Like, no, I'm not trying to seduce anyone. Like, I don't enjoy that. Like, I am very much a wholesome person. So I hope this explains everything. I uploaded that Nair video like solely to educate. Maybe I edited certain things in a way that like made it seem kind of funny and like kind of entertaining, like comedic timing and stuff, but literally not in like an arousing, like, oh my gosh, like look at me, I'm so hot, like not in that way, like at all. Definitely not to arouse. I only want to arouse in like an intimate relationship with one other person. Like I'm very much like a monogamous person. Like I'm not like that, you know what I mean? I'm also like baptized and I'm literally Catholic, so I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so hot, like look at me, like I'm so sexy. Like that is not who I am. Also, Nair has not reached out to me for a partnership, which is so crazy. Like Nair, like hit me up, like I can literally promote your product so well. Call me. I think that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, I really, really do appreciate your support, and I love having like new subscribers on my channel. Like I love seeing that you guys are like following me and like being interested. Like it makes me so happy. Stick around. I promise you won't be disappointed. Like I am a cool person. Like I'm kind of funny and stuff. As always, don't forget to check out my full bottoming course with visual guides at the links below. It's a very helpful educational course for gay people. And of course, please check out my DISCREET douche kits as well. These are products that I absolutely love and use, and they're just like the best. I also have a Discord server at the links below where my fans and followers can get together and like make new friends and chat with me in a more personal way. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you. I hope this explains everything. I am not here to arouse. I am only here to educate and to entertain. And I only groom my butt hair bloomers. Leave a comment down below if you have any video recommendations or if you have any comments or concerns. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.